My name is Chase Neal, and I live in a small town called Barrington in Rhode Island. And around here, I'm known as being the best wide receiver, but due to the lack of talent and attention, I'm not getting anywhere near the amount of recognition my people believe I should be getting. I mean, my high school hasn't had a single losing season since I joined varsity in my freshman year, though we haven't done much in the playoffs. But now that I'm in my senior year, I'm going to try with all I got to make sure my school wins the state championship and gains some recognition not only for me, but for my teammates. But now, let's get down to the details. If I were to compare my talent to an NFL player, I would say I'm kind of like Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, or maybe even Jamar Chase. Though, due to my weight or lack thereof, as I'm currently 160 pounds in my senior year, someone compared me to a Devonta Smith. I'm standing about 6 foot, almost 6'1", and I'm known greatly for my route running and my ability to just get open. And I might not be the fastest player you've ever seen, but I'm definitely pretty fast. And these hands, they're official. But even with all that in mind, I'm only a 3-star wide receiver at the moment, and we're already halfway through the season. So I got the rest of this season and the playoffs to prove that I'm a top wide receiver in the nation and gain recognition from the top schools in the nation. And I know it doesn't say it, but we're currently 2-2, and we're gonna have to win the last 4 games of this season to be able to make the playoffs. So we gotta lock in. But not only do I feel like I need to do this for my school, but I definitely need to do this for my family as well, as we're not in the best situation financially. Now, if I'm able to go to a top school and get a pretty good NIL deal, I'll be able to help out tremendously and maybe even be able to get my people out of Rhode Island. But to even do that, I gotta make sure I ball out and put on for my school. And currently, we're playing against a 2-2 Central Falls team, as we are also 2-2, but we're up 21-14 in this game right now. We gotta make sure we score, make this a 2-score game. After taking a sack, it's 3rd and 13. I wanted a quarterback to throw this ball up to me, give me a chance to pick up this first down and more, but instead, he ended up throwing an incompletion. Luckily, defense was able to get a stop though, so now we still got a chance to make this 2-score lead, catching the ball on the curl route, picking up the first down and breaking the tackle before going down. Now look, 1st and 10 running the curl route, but I go off script a little bit. The DB bit on the curl route, so I ran up to pick up the first down. They got some 3rd and 8, and coach didn't want to go for anything. He just wanted to go ahead and run the ball so we can get an easy field goal. Guess he wanted to be safe. Well, the field goal was all we needed for us to win in this game. And in this game, I went so crazy, I became a 4-star wide receiver. And I'm starting to get recognized from more schools, Northwestern, Indiana, and Virginia. Now this week, we're playing against a pretty good team, 4-1 Paul Tuckett, who has a pretty good offense and a pretty good defense. But we coming into this game not caring about nothing. Here at the goal line on 3rd and goal, and everything's locked up. QB walk around the pocket, he's not too mobile, so he didn't want to scramble. He ended up getting tackled. He gained the yard though. We decided to go for it on 4th and goal because we're this close, but we weren't able to do it. The interior D lineman picked up a sack. Defense got to stop, but better than that, they ended up getting a turnover, putting us on their side of the field already. 3rd and 6, quarterback found a receiver open for 13 yards, picking up the first down. Then on 3rd and 2, all he had to do was run the ball right up the middle. But instead, he ended up getting scared. He ran to the outside, ended up losing the yard. And so that time, we ended up kicking a field goal. And luckily, defense got another stop. On 3rd and 8, I'm running the C route. But there's also a drag route right under me. He threw it to the drag route, and I had to help blocking so he could pick up this first down. Getting back to the goal line on 1st and goal, passing the ball, I'm running the slant. He's throwing that ball right behind that linebacker, and I'm picking up the touchdown. 10-point game. Our defense is showing out right now. I beat bro off the press, and when the quarterback tried to throw me the ball, it went right to my feet. But we ended up getting the first down anyway on 3rd and 10. When he hit my guy on the corner route on the right side of the field. Couldn't see it though. On 1st and 10, running the curl route. I'm wide open, but he still threw it to the flat. All I had to do was block that guy, but I blocked him to the right side, which is where he was going. So he ended up getting pushed out of bounds. We tend to struggle a little bit when we get to the goal line situations. 3rd and goal, quarterback can't find no one to throw the ball to. I mean, I feel like the play call just wasn't that good. We had ourselves another field goal. We have been looking very good in this game right now. Up 10 points in the 3rd quarter, and he threw his ball deep down the field to the slot receiver, picking up a big gain. And then we run the ball on 2nd and 1, right up the middle, just as you're supposed to. Just run that thing up the middle. It's easy touchdown. And so at this point, while we're up 20-3, our defense has been locking them boys up the entire game. And our offense, well, we've been doing what we needed to do this whole game to go ahead and secure this dub. And even though this might have been my worst game of the season, only getting 58 yards and a touchdown, we got the win. And really, that's all that matters. As there were OSU scouts in the stands watching that game, and they offered me a scholarship. And also, Northwestern did too. But not only that, schools like West Virginia, Notre Dame, and Louisville are now interested in me. Now look, this week, we're playing against a Newport East team that hasn't won a single game yet this season. But look, here's the thing. Them boys got on the internet talking trash to us, like they finna get their first win on us. But we not finna let that happen, not at all. Cause yeah, I'ma say it, the defense is definitely better than what their record says. I mean, the reason why they're 0-6 is because their offense just can't score at all. But where they messed up at is the fact they forgot that this school has the best receiver in the state on their team. And me, I ain't gonna let us lose to no defeated team. And so, after going scoreless in the first quarter, in the red zone, I'm catching a touchdown to finally put some points on the board in this game. And well, they end up scoring 2, so it's a tie game. They got to 3rd and 18 after getting 2 sacks. The quarterback threw a pick, just a terrible read, and now they got good field positioning. I just need to know where he's going. Like, why is he running out of bounds? Defense found a way to stop them without giving up any points. So we got the ball back, 2nd and 10, and the quarterback threw another pick. There was too many white jerseys around me for him to even, think of throwing that pass, and that went for 6. That's tough. I mean, they're so trash, they even missed the field goal. So all we gotta do is score a touchdown, and we'll take the lead. Quarterback scrambles out to the right side and throws a dot for the touchdown. So now all we gotta do is kick the PAT to be ahead in the game again. We got the ball back, no timeouts. Less than 20 seconds left in the first half, and I wanted him to throw this ball up to me, but he threw it out of bounds. 12 seconds left, we at least got to get a field goal. I'm getting to the inside, he's throwing me the ball, I'm picking up the first down. We got to hurry up. On 1st and 10, I decided to do my own thing. I'm running the C route to get out of bounds. I caught the ball and got out of bounds, hoping we'll make this field goal. And well, we missed the field goal, so it's still 14-13, but we got the ball and we driving down the field. They run a man press on me. 2nd and 10, I'm burning this ball off the release. Threw the ball to me just slightly bit to the outside. I'm catching it, picking up the first down. Then on 1st and goal, a curl route. But we had enough time for me to run to the middle of the field, and the quarterback was just waiting for me to get there. Touchdown. Defense got a turnover. We got the ball back on their side of the field in the red zone on 3rd and 9 and another touchdown, just extending the lead. And so yeah, Newport East, they stayed defeated. We was not losing to them boys. That would have been crazy if we did. And in this game, 11 catches, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And after seeing that performance, Notre Dame offered me a scholarship. But now I'm starting to spark the interest of schools like Georgia, Michigan, and Alabama. It's starting to get good. And now, after sparking the interest of these top schools, I already know that there's going to be some scouts out there in the stands watching these games. And so my plan is working out. I'm getting recognition, and now because the scouts are here to watch me, they're also here watching my teammates. So maybe they'll even get some opportunities. But what really got me excited is that a Michigan scout and a Colorado scout is here to watch me play. And making plays like this is definitely going to spark their interest. We're already dominating in this game. 2nd quarter just started well 14-0. Catching this corner route, not gonna lie, as soon as I turned, that safety knocked the wind out of me. After taking the sack, it's 2nd and 16. I'm running a C route. He didn't throw the initial C route, but he threw it after I ran it, and somehow I still found a way to catch it. Now look, before the play, I told my boy, throw that ball up to me. Give me a chance. These guys is out here watching, and I need to show them something. It's a one-on-one. Bro threw that ball up, and I dunked on that DB. Come on now. And now I might have got too cocky. I'm not a jump ball receiver, but I could definitely catch the jump balls. This time on 3rd and 3, he tried to throw it up. It was a little bit low. I jumped a little bit too high, didn't adjust to the ball correctly, and it got picked off. But thanks to our defense, got another stop. 3rd and 10, slot receiver wide open, deep down the field, big play. And then on 3rd and goal, I'm running the slant. I want him to throw me this ball, but that linebacker made a great play on the ball, deflecting it. We end up running the ball in. That's the 2nd half. We're up 23-0. And this game is basically over. But before I get sat down, I'm scoring a touchdown. They run a terrible zone in the red zone, and there we go. Win the player of the game with 12 catches, almost 200 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And that game right there made me a 5-star wide receiver. And then, before I can go home, the Michigan scout came up to me and told me to watch out, because I might end up getting offered a scholarship to join the Wolverines. And I was offered. Not only that, Stanford, Colorado, and Indiana are also interested in me. So yeah, after getting all that news, I'm really excited for my future, as I'm knowing God got a lot in store for me. But right now, I gotta stay in the present, because that was our last regular season game, and now we're heading to the playoffs. Now look, I ain't gonna lie, through the last 4 games, we played against one good team. Now this time, playing against an undefeated team. And they for sure got some crazy talent on both offense and defense. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little nervous coming into this game. Because yeah, we've been to the playoffs multiple times, but we never won a game yet. And with this being my last opportunity to try to win at least one playoff game for my high school, I feel like there's a lot of weight on my shoulders. Cause yeah, we might have some pretty decent talent on this team, but I know that if we're gonna win, I'm gonna need to go crazy. So far, we're doing just that. We're up 10-0, but on 1st and 10, I ran the slant, tried to go up for the touchdown, and that ball was thrown a little bit too low. I wanted to go a little bit over that dude's head, went right to him, picked off, but luckily, they're all the way pushed back. Defense got the stop. 1 minute left, we're back on their side of the field, and again, another pick thrown. I'm running the corner route, and I ain't even called for it. I ain't want it. He just threw it, picked off again. But man, we really got to thank our defense. We're in the second half, still up 10-0. We have multiple turnovers in this game, but that just hasn't mattered at all because the defense, they've been locking up. And the crazy thing is, our defense don't got star players. We just have a very good system in place with some good players that all do what they need to do. And that scheme has been working all season, and it's working right now in this playoff game. It's looking like we're in control of this game. On 1st and goal, coach got me running a curl route. So if that flat route be wide open and the tight end can get in there for the touchdown, extending the lead. Another stop for the defense, a 17-0 3rd and 7. He threw this ball up to me, and I'm head topping that DB. Come on now. I know them scouts love that. We're in the red zone now, taking a couple sacks, 4th and 18. He threw this ball up to me, and this time, I wasn't able to come down with it. Turnover on down. But then again, of course, defense gets another stop. We ran a pretty basic slant play, but they end up getting a touchdown. This game's over. And in this game, 12 catches, 174 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving a scholarship from Colorado, and now sparking the interest of Oklahoma, LSU, and Clemson. And I ain't gonna lie, seeing LSU was interested in me got me even more motivated, because that's been the team that I've been loving to watch since I was a kid. Because look, I might not have had a dream school per se, but my favorite receivers in the league right now went to that school. You know, players I kind of model my game after, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. But really, it started with Odell. And especially knowing that an LSU scout is here to watch me play, among other scouts, I gotta ball out. And I mean, when we really think about it, the fact that a scout would come out to Rhode Island to watch somebody play, it's kind of crazy. But hey, all that mean is, I gotta make sure that they don't waste their time while they out here. And so, playing against a 7-1 Bradford team, after we just beat an undefeated team, we're no longer nervous. We know who we are, and we know how we can win games. On 2nd and goal, I'm running a slant. The quarterback threw the ball to me a little bit too early, ended up being swatted and almost got picked off. We kicked the field goal after a failed run attempt just to be safe that we can get a 2-score lead. 1st and 10, C route, wide open. Another player I really hope is getting good recognition is our slot receiver, Gio. Because the way he been balling, ooh-wee. Second half, they haven't scored yet. We're up 17-0. I'm running the corner route. The quarterback threw the ball way too early. I don't know if he forgot what route I was running, but that went right to that DB. But still, defense got the stop. We got the ball back, and now we're back on that side of the field. 3rd and goal, running the slant, easy touchdown, wide open. Another game, another crazy performance. 14 catches, 165 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And after the game I had, just what I thought was going to happen, ended up happening. LSU offered me a scholarship to play for their school, and that means something to me. We're in the last round. Whoever wins this game right here goes on to the state championship. They're 7-1, and we're hungry. And while already up 7-0, 3rd and 7 in the red zone, and we're not going to make no dumb decisions throwing no picks, so instead he threw the ball out of bounds, and we're kicking this field goal. What's crazy to me is the fact that at the very beginning of our season, our defense was terrible. Even last season, our defense was even worse than terrible. But the way they turned up this season, and even for the playoffs especially, is something that needs to be talked about. 1st and goal, I'm supposed to be running a fade route, but he didn't throw it. So I came back, and he threw the ball to me, and I'm scoring a touchdown. We're doing so well right now. Up 17, 2nd quarter just started. But then the quarterback threw me the ball on a corner route, and that ball was picked off. Great play by the defender, putting their offense in a good position. But then, just as you expect, defense got another stop. 1st and 10, he tried to press me. You can't do that. I'm picking up the 1st down easily. And then on 2nd and 10, running a drag route, I'm getting the ball again, getting another 1st down and pushing forward, trying to gain more yards. And then to end off this drive, 2nd and goal, running the in route, scoring the touchdown. And man, the dominance in this game gotta be studied. 31-0 right now, and this is who we're playing to go to the state championship? Crazy. And it got worse. We won 38-0, but our starters were all out the game. So, it could have been worse. But another crazy game. 10 catches, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns. After that game, I got a scholarship from Washington State. And schools like Wisconsin, West Virginia, and Washington are interested in me now. Though I kind of know what school I want to go to already. But right now, I can't be worried about that. Because we need to worry about this state championship versus 8-0 Melville. And in this game, we got multiple scouts out here watching. We got LSU, we got Washington, we got Michigan, Oregon, and more here to watch me and my team. And the way we've been playing and the streak that we on right now, there's no way that these scouts will leave disappointed. On 1st and 10, the quarterback gave me an opportunity to go ahead and impress these scouts. Everything was perfect about this play, but I just dropped the ball. That's crazy. And in my head, after dropping that pass, I'm just thinking like, how do you do that? Biggest game of your career so far. Perfect opportunity, and you drop the church's money. But I can't let one catch bring me down. Nobody's perfect, and many great receivers have dropped the ball before. I just can't do it again. On 3rd and 6, quarterback connects with the slot receiver once again, who's been open on that route almost every single time. Now in the red zone, 2nd and 7, I'm supposed to be running a curl route, and I did. Quarterback couldn't find no one to throw the ball to. He tried to scramble and ended up getting sacked. But then on 3rd and 12, I'm lined up inside, running the end route, and I left this DB in the dust for the tug. Now it's the second half, and the defense, they're doing what they've been doing all playoff long. They still got 0 points in the second half. We might have got locked up last drive, but defense got another stop. 1st and 10 corner route, picking up a 1st down. Further down the field on 2nd and 10, I get open on another corner route, but this time it was thrown a little bit too far ahead. I couldn't get to it. Our offense been pretty good this game, but it's about time that they're finally starting to get on to what we're doing a little bit as they get to 4th down. Going for it on 4th, as we cannot make this field goal. It's too far away, and the quarterback had a wide open receiver in the middle of the field, but he overthrew him. Not only that, he was so open, that was going to be a touchdown. Defense got the stop, of course. 4th quarter just started, 3rd and 10. We're making a big play. Wide open receiver down the field, scoring a big touchdown. And now up 21-7 with 3 minutes about left in this game. All we gotta do is pick up a couple 1st downs, score one more time maybe. 2nd and 9, I'm running the C route. There's a flat route under me. He threw it to the route under me. I knocked the life out of this DB, and bro almost got the 1st down. Fell just inches short. 4th and inches, all we need to do is throw the ball to a little flat route, and we did just that, picking up the 1st. So at this point, all we gotta do is burn all their timeouts, and we do just that. 3rd and 1, I'm catching this last catch. Before I get out the game, the timeouts are burned. Game over. And so we win the state championship, something that high school hasn't done since about the 90s. And not only that, that means that my goals from the beginning of the season have all been accomplished. We balled out this season. I put me on the map. I put my teammates on the map. And with this being my last season, we finally won a playoff game. And not only that, win the state championship. And I put up another good stat line, 14 catches, 135 yards, and a touchdown with all the scouts watching. And after seeing that performance, Washington offered me a scholarship. And so now I got a big decision to make. A good amount of schools offered me a scholarship. Not only that, they offered me to be like a 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I will be able to start automatically for all these schools that offer me scholarships. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I already know where I want to go. And while I might have already made up my decision, maybe y'all can sway it. Where y'all think I should go?